Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. Okay, so I'm just waiting for all of you guys to join so that I can start my class. Okay, so just join as early as possible. Okay, so welcome guys, welcome to my class, all the YouTube people and Zoom people. Okay, so already it is 5 minutes ahead. So we have to start the class on time, right? So I hope you will join one by one. Till the time you can say if I'm not audible, my voice is not audible, or if my screen is not visible to all of you, then you can just let me know through the chat box. Okay, so yeah, so far what we have done 4 sessions on this continuity differentiability and method of differentiation. Generally, we do 3 classes on each chapter, but I thought it is not good to start a new chapter. So, and also we haven't done the most of the previous year questions. So that's why I thought I should keep one complete session on previous year. Okay. So I hope it will be very useful for you going forward. Okay. So we can start the class now. Already it is 4. Okay, so yeah, we can start the class now. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to do the previous year questions solving on continuity, differentiability and method of differentiation. Okay, so now we will start with our first question, that is, you can see there is a function defined from -1 to 3. Okay, and what is the -1 to 3, and arrow is there, it is r, right? Then it means the function is defined on -1 to 3. So there are different functions. Okay, then what they are saying, that just tell me the function is discontinuous at how many points. Okay, so we just have to find the discontinuity, point of discontinuity. Okay, so what we will do, so we have, there are so many functions like mod x or greatest integer function of x. So what first we have to remove all those sign. That's why then we can clearly see, right? So if you will observe this greatest integer function of x, so it is what, if you will see from -1 to 1, right? So you know that if it is -1 to 0, then greatest integer function of x is what? It is -1, right? And from 0 to 1, it is 0. So from -1 to 0, it is different thing, and from 0 to 1, it is different thing. So what we can do? So now if you will see, then what I will do, I will define the function, right, in a more simpler way. So if I will take -1 to 0, okay, if I will take -1 to 0. Hello Janvi Silvasa, how are you all? Welcome guys. Okay, so I was just explaining this question. This is the first questions. Okay, so from -1 to 0, if I will take, then it means what? The greatest integer function is what? -1, right? Greatest integer function value is what? -1. And this is mod x, right? So if value is negative, then mod x will open with what? -x only. So if I have to write, I can write like this, -x -1. Okay, and then again we have taken from -1 to 0, so I have to take again from 0 to 1. So if I will take 0 to 1, then what is the greatest integer function value? It is 0, and although it is positive, so mod will open with positive only, so I will write x plus 0. Right, now if I have to take 1 to 2, so 1 to 2, so now what is the function? X plus mod x. So I will simply write x plus, in place of mod x, I will write x. because 1 to 2 x is positive, so mod with open with x only, right? Now what is happening now in the third thing, it is 2 to 3 if I would say, because exactly at 3 the thing will be different, right? So we have to find from 2 to 3, right? So if I have to find 2 to 3, so again it is what, x, and this will open with what, 2. So I will write x plus 2. Okay, and exactly x is equals to 3, I will write x plus 3. Okay, because exactly at x equals to 3. So now what we have done, we have defined from -1 to 3, and there in each different interval there are different kind of function. This I can write like 2x, and this is x. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to check when the point of discontinuity. Okay, so we have the functions, I will write in the next slide. Okay, each and every function I will write. F of x is equals to, it is minus x minus 1 if x is in between -1 to 0. If it is 0 to 1, then the function is what, x. If it is 1 to 2, the function is 2x, right? And if it is 2 to 3, the function is x plus 2. And if it is exactly 3, the function is x plus 3. Okay, now what we can do? Now we can find the continuity. Okay, so how we can find it? So what we need to check? We need to check at the boundary points where the function is changing. So we have to check at x equals to 0, x is equals to 1, x is equals to 2. And then we also have to check at x equals to 3. And also we have to check at x equals to minus. Okay, so first of all, I will check at x is equals to 0. So if I will to check x is equals to 0, then what is LHL? LHL is what? 0 minus, it will come in this. So it will be minus 0 minus 1, so it will be minus 1. And if I have to check RHL, right hand limit to 0 plus, so it is x, so it is 0. So you can see LHL is not equals to RHL. Okay, it means discontinuous. Okay, discontinuous. Okay, now you have to check at x is equals to 1, I will check. At x equals to 1, what is LHL? It is 1 only, 1 minus, so it is x, so 1 minus h, and h tending to 0, so it is 1. And if you have to find RHL, it is 2x now. So if it is 2x now, so what is, this is 2 into 1, right? So it is 2 only. So again, LHL is not equals to RHL. So again, it is what? Discontinuous, right? Discontinuous. Then we will check at x is equals to 2. If I have to check x equals to 2, so what is LHL? It is 2 minus, so it will be coming in this. So it is 2 into 2, it is 4. And if I have to check RHL, it is what? 2 plus. So it is x plus 2. So this is 2 plus 2, so that is 4. So here we can see LHL is equals to RHL. So here it is what? Continuous. Okay. Then we have to check at x equals to 3. One by one we can check. Okay, at x equals to 3, what is LHL? What is LHL? So LHL is what? 3 plus 2. Okay, so it is 5. What is RHL? So the function is closing at 3. So we can't find RHL because RHL is not defined for the at 3, because 3 at the 3 it is ending. So for at x equals to 3, we will find only LHL. And if it is equals to f of 3, then we will say that it is left continuous. I have already taught this. Okay, so we have to check f of 3 is what? F of 3 is 3 plus 3, that is 6. So this is not equals. So LHL is not equals to f of 3. Then we will say this is also discontinuous. Okay, this is also discontinuous. Okay, so now we have found, and -1 we can check at x is equals to -1. If I have to check, so at x equals to -1, there will be no left hand side, only right hand side. Okay, so right hand side, so what will be RHL here? It will be RHL will be minus of -1, and then minus 1. So it is plus 1, 1 minus 1, that is 0. And what is the value of f of minus 1? So it is, again, it is 0, right? So this means what? It is right continuous. Okay, at x equals to minus 1, it is right continuous. So what we have done? At minus 1, we have checked whether it is right continuous or not. So yeah, it was right continuous because RHL was equals to f of minus 1. So clear. At 0, we have checked LHL and RHL. Then it was not equal, so it was discontinuous. Then at x equals to 1, again it was not coming, so it is discontinuous. At x equals to 2, we have checked. We got LHL value is equals to RHL value, means it is continuous. Okay. But at x equals to 3, if we have checked, then we got to find that left continuous is not occurring just because the LHL value is not equals to the function value. Okay, so it is not left continuous, then it is discontinuous. So now you can say we have how many points there? We have 3 points, right? We have 3 points. One is x equals to 0, other one is x equals to 1, and the third one is x equals to 3. So there are 3 points where it is discontinuous. So we can say, what is your answer, guys? Your answer will be only 3 points, right? Is it clear all? Janvi Rajkot, if it is clear. Okay, very good. Okay, so now we will move to the next question, this one. Okay, so we have a function R2R, which is a continuously differentiable. It is continuous also or differentiable also. And they have given f of 2 value and f of f dash 2 value, that is 1 by 48. Okay. And there is an expression already given. And we have to find limit extending to 2g of x. Okay. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to find what is gx. Okay. So if this is the expression, if I have to write gx, can I write like this? 6 to f of x, and this is 40q and dt, right, divided by x minus 2, right? So if I can write like this, then what we need to do? We just need to find the limit extending to 2, and this is the function like 40q dt, 6 to f of x, and divided by x minus 2, right? So now we need to just find the limit extending to 2 of g of x. Okay, so now if I will put x tending to 2, that is 2 minus 2, that is 0. And this is the integration form, right? And we don't know the value of f of x, right? So, but still the limit value is coming as some finite value 18, 24, 12, and 36. So what we need to do? So we know that if this limit is existing, then definitely if it is 0, then this value should also be 0. Why 0? Because if it will coming as any another thing other than 0, then it is not possible, right? Because something finite divided by 0 will be always undefined. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to make it 0 so that it will come in 0 by 0 form, and we can easily apply L-Hospital rule. So we can now apply L-Hospital rule because we want to find the limit value, right? So if I have to apply L-Hospital rule, I know that key, you have to differentiate the denominator and numerator. So just differentiate it. Okay. So if we will differentiate limit x tending to 2, dy by dx, 4tq dt, 6, and then f of x divided by d by dx, x minus 2. So can anybody tell me how to differentiate the integral form? Do you know which property here will be applied? If you have remember, can anybody, Janvi Rajkot, Janvi Silvasa, all the YouTube people who are watching, can you tell me how we can find the derivative of this ftq dt? Just tell me that term. I'm just waiting, guys. If you don't know, have you ever heard about this Newton-Leibniz theorem? Okay, this is Newton-Leibniz theorem. What is in Newton-Leibniz theorem, what happened? If it is written in this format, okay, some ft dt is given like this, f4 in function of t and dt given, and if you want to find the derivative dy by dx, what you need to do? You just put in place of t, you have to put f of x ka whole cube, like this you can do, and then after that you have to take the derivative of it like this, f dash x, and then you have to do minus, and then again you have to put the lower limit like this, okay, and then after that again you have to do the derivative of 6. So 6 derivative, it will be 0, right? And divided by x minus 2, so derivative is 1, right? So this the upper thing is what? Newton-Leibniz theorem. Whenever something is written in the integral form, and again you have to do the differentiation of that integral form, what you need to do? In the main function, that is 40q, you just have to put the upper limit for f of x cube, and then do the derivative of f of x, that is f dash x, minus again put the lower limit, it is 6, so again 4 6 cube into do the derivative of 6, right? Suppose here it was 6x, then you have to put 4 into 6x ka whole cube into 6x ka derivative, that is 6. Okay, so now what will happen? Now we have the value limit x tending to 2, that is 4 into f of x ka whole cube into f dash x, right, divided by 1, so that is that this is 0, right? So now what if we will put 2, so what will coming? f2 cube and f dash 2, okay, and you have already the value, right? If you see f2 value is given, that is 6, and f dash 2 value is given as 1 by 48. So you just have to put all the values there and you will get the answer. Like 4, this is 6q into f dash 2 is what? It is 1 by 48. So 4 into 216 into 1 by 48, this is 12. After cancelling this, what you will get is, you will get 18. Okay, so what will be the answer? The answer will be 80. Is it clear, guys? You can just have to know about what is Newton-Leibniz theorem. Okay, if you know, then it is very easy to solve. Okay, so now we will move to the next question. Okay, this one you can see. We have a function, right? 1 by x ln 1 plus 3x divided by 1 minus 2x. Okay, then when x is not equals to 0, and when x is equals to 0, then it is k, then it is continuous. Then what is the value of k? Okay, so you know that if the function is continuous, then limit exists. It means limit exists means LHL is equals to RHL. So what you need to do, just you need to find limit x tending to 0, and then it is 1 by x ln 1 plus 3x divided by 1 minus 2x. You have to find the limit of it. Okay, so how we can do this? So if this is 1 by x, I will make it simpler and I will write like this: ln 1 plus 3x minus of ln 1 minus 2x. Okay, we can write now, because ln a by b is equals to ln a minus ln b. Okay, now if I will say ln 1 plus 3x and minus ln 1 minus 2x divided by x, right? This is limit x tending to 0. Then if I will put value 0, then we will get ln 1 minus ln 1, because 0 0, and then this is 0, so it is coming as 0 by 0 format, right? It is coming as 0 by 0 form. So if it is 0 by 0 form, then what will happen? We can apply L'Hospital rule, right? Okay, we can apply L'Hospital rule. So if you will do the derivative of it, so what will be coming? 1 divided by 1 plus 3x into what? 3. Minus, if you will do the derivative, 1 divided by 1 minus 2x, and then x ka coefficient is minus 2, so it will be minus 2, and here it is what? 1. Okay, now if you will put x tending to 0, so this will become 0 and this will become 0, so it will remain with 3 by 1, so it is 3, and minus minus plus, that is 2, so it is equals to what? 5. So the limit value is 5, and also f of 0 is what? K. So if it is continuous, then K value is what? 5. Okay, so you can use L-Hospital rule here. But suppose this type of question is coming in your board examination. So what you will do? So let's see what we can do. Another method we can by which we can solve this one. Limit x tending to 0. This is ln 1 plus 3x minus ln 1 minus 2x divided by x. What I will do, I will write like this 1 plus 3x divided by x, and I will write like this. Okay, and I hope you have remembered one formula of the basic formula that you have seen. Limit x tending to 0 ln 1 plus x divided by x, and that is equals to 1, right? This is the basic formula. So now we can see there are a similar kind of pattern here, right? So but here it is 3x and here it is x. So what I will do, I will make it like this. I will write like this 3x into 3. 3 cancel, and here I will do the same. This is 1 plus minus 2x, right? So I will do like this, minus of 2x into minus of 2. Now we can say that if x tending to 0, then minus 2x is also tending to 0 and 3x is also tending to 0. So this whole value will become what? 1. According to the formula, this whole value will become what? 1. So now it is 3 and this is minus 2. So from here also you are getting 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. So here also K value is equals to 5. So you can also use the L-Hospital rule also, and here you can also use the standard formula if it is coming. Okay, but if you are solving JEE problem, wherever the L-Hospital rule is used, just use it because it is simple. In sometimes if the function is very complicated, then it is better to use some of the standard. So everyone has their own importance and own way. Okay, I hope it is clear, guys. किसी को कोई problem? Is there any doubt? JNB Gondia, JNB Mahesh, Silvasa, YouTube people. Is there any problem? I think this is very easy one. So this question I'm not gonna solve because this is very easy question. Okay, you just have to find LHL and you have to find RHL. Okay, just take 5 minus. So this mod will be out with like this, like pi minus 5 minus something, means it is negative. So this is A. If you will take negative of pi minus, this is 5, right? And this is plus 1. And if you will take 5 plus, so this is 5 minus some pi. So pi is actually what? 3.14. Na? So this whole value is positive. So it will open with this 5 minus pi and then plus 3. Just solve this, you will get A minus B, and this value will be like 2 divided by 5 minus pi. Okay, just solve, you will get. So very easy question, so that's why I'm skipping it. Okay, already I have told all these things, what we need to do. Okay, now here one more question we can see. We have a function, right? 0 to 2. It is similar of the first question that I have discussed in today's class, but most of the 2-3 schools were not there from the start, so they can see this question. Okay, the first question that I have discussed. So now what are they are saying? We have a function, we have to find a number of points where it is discontinuous, that is m, and we have to find number of points when it is not differentiable, that is n. So we have to find the point of discontinuity and point of non-differentiability, right? So what we can do, first of all, I will simplify it, right? So we have f of x, okay, and that is x of greatest integer function of x. So we know that from 0 to 1, what is happening? This will be what? 0. So what I will do, I will write like this, x into 0 when x is in between 0 to 1. Okay, but if it is going from 1 to 2, then what is the function? It will be x into 1, right? Similarly, if we are going 2 to 3, where 3 is not included, then it will be what? X minus 1 into what? What is greatest in the function of x? For 2 to 3, it is 2. And if it is exactly x is equals to 3, then what is it? X minus 1 into 3. Okay, so now we have got the function. Now what we need to do? At each and every point, we need to check the continuity. Okay, so suppose we are checking at x is equals to 0. So at x equals to 0, what you have to check? You have to check right discontinuity. Sorry, right continuity. Okay, we have to check. So what is the RHL here? RHL is what? 0. Because this is 0, right? And f of 0 is 0. So it is right continuous. Okay. At x is equals to 1, I will check. So what is LHL? 1 minus, it is 0. What is RHL? 1 plus. It means 1 into 1, so this is 1. So you can see LHL is not equals to RHL, so this is discontinuous. Okay, this is discontinuous. Now we will check at x is equals to 2. What is LHL? At x equals to 2. 2 minus, it is 2 plus 1, that is 2. And what is RHL? 2 plus, it means it is like this. So it is 2 minus 1 into 2, that is again 2. So again here it is LHL is equals to RHL. So it is continuous. Okay, now we will check it at x is equals to 3. At x is equals to 3. So what is happening? So at x is equals to 3, if you will check, so what is LHL? Because at x equals to 3, there will be no right hand limit. Only left hand limit will exist. So we will check left continuity. Okay, so LHL is what? LHL is 3 minus 1 into 2. Because this is the function. So it will be 4. If I have to check f of 3, so what is this? This is 3 minus 1 into 3 exactly. So it is 6. So we can say LHL is not equals to f of 3. So it is not left continuity. So we can say that it is discontinuous. Right. So now we can say how many points are there where it is discontinuous. There are 2 points. One is at x is equals to 1 and other point is x is equals to 3. Okay, so we have got 2 points where it is discontinuous, right? So what is the value of m? M value will be equals to what? 2. Okay, first thing is clear. The second thing is you have to find the point of not differentiable function, like not point of not differentiability. Okay, so at that time what will happen? You already know that if any function is discontinuous, then it means that at that point the function is not differentiable also. So already we have 2 points where it is discontinuous, then already it is not differentiable also. So we have got 2 points, but there is a chances that at the some point of time the function will be continuous, but still it can be not differentiable. Okay, it can be not differentiable because I have told you the concept of there is a sharp turn. Okay, sharp turn. So at that case, what we will do, we will find the graph. Either we can draw the graph, or other thing what we can do, we can also find f dash x. Okay, so one by one I will find f dash x. So first one is 0, so it is fine. The second one is what? X. Okay, so other one is x, so it is what? 1. Third one is 2 into x minus 1, so this is 2, and other one is 3. Okay, I hope it is 2 and this is 3. Okay, so now if we check 0 to 1, right? This is 0 to 1, right? I have to check 0 to 1. And then after that, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and this is x is equals to 3. So already at 1 and 3, thing is sorted because this no need to check at 1 and 3, but we have the function which is continuous at x equals to 2. So at x is equals to 2, we will check for the not differentiability. Okay. So what is happening? you can see already we have got f dash x. So that is what? LHD is equals to what? 1, and RHD right hand derivative is what? 2. So it means LHD is not equals to RHD. It means what? It means it is not differentiable. Right? It is not differentiable. So now we have got another point, that is 2, which is not differentiable. And at x is equals to 0, if you will say 0 minus is not defined, 0 plus it is defined, that is 0, and f of 0 pe be 0. So at 0 also it is differentiable. It is differentiable. So we have now 3 points, two not discontinuous point and one non-differential point. So total number of point of not differentiality will be what? 3 points. One is 1, other one is 3 because of the discontinuity, and the third one is what? Because here it is, there is, if you will draw the graph, you will see at around 0.2 there will be a sharp turn. Okay, so I hope it is clear, guys. So what is the answer? The n value will be 3. So what is m plus n? It will be 2 plus 3, that is equals to 5. I hope this one is clear, guys. Can you tell me, can anybody tell me if it is not clear or clear? Okay, so that we can proceed to the next question. I hope it is clear. Okay, now we will check for this function. This question is also very important and very conceptual question, guys. So just listen this carefully. Yeah. So what is happening? We have a function f of x that is -1. Okay, and x square -1. Okay, in different interval. Okay, and there is a function gx that is mod of f of x plus f of mod x. See, so what will we do? First of all, we will try to find mod of f of x. Okay, so mod of f of x means what? Whatever the function value is coming, it will make it positive. So from -2 to 0, if I will check. So we know that the value is, function value is what? -1. But if you will take the mod, it will become 1, right? But if I will take from 0 to 2, then there is x square -1, and it is going inside the mod. So first they will check whether it is a negative or positive, because this is the property of mod. Okay, -1 is clear that it is a negative, so that they have made it 1. But for x square -1, we need to decide when it is positive, when it is negative. So I would say if we will go from 0 to 1, then this value is negative, right? Because 1, if anything less than 1, it will be something -1 is equals to negative. So from 0 to 1, we will say x square -1 is negative. And if it is negative, if we will apply mod, so there will be again extra mod will be there. Minus of x square -1. Okay, and from 1 to 2, if I will go, then again it is positive. So then there is no problem after mod, it is x square -1 only. So -2 to 2, we have found mod of f of x, right? Okay, because here it is x square -1 is positive. That's why it is like this, right? Now we have to find f of mod x, right? F of mod x. So what is f of mod x? So you know that function is getting always positive value, whether you are putting from -2 to 0 or 0 to 2, doesn't matter, because it is mod, and then this function is reading positive value only. So whether it is -2 to 0, if I will put from -2 to 0, then but this function will read it as 0 to 2, because already there is a mod there. So it is always read as 0 to 2, whether it is -2 to 0 or 0 to 2. So if I have to take, I will directly write x square -1, whether it is -2 to 0, and if I would write 0 to 2, again it is x square -1 only. Because if we are putting -2 to 0 in this, after becoming mod, it will become positive, and then it will be x square -1 only. So now we have mod of f of x, and now we have f of mod x. So both values are there. What we can do, we can just add it. Okay, we can just add it, guys. So we have, yeah, here we can see. So we have mod of f of x plus f of mod x. So if I have to take, so first one is what? 1 plus x square minus 1 if it is minus 2 to 0. Okay. If I have to take from 0 to 1, then this value is what? Minus x square plus 1, sorry, x square minus 1, and this is x square minus 1. And if it is 1 to 2, then what is the value? Both value is same, x square minus 1, and this is also x square minus 1. Okay, you can see, because f of mod x is throughout x square minus 1 only, and a mod of f of x is broken into 3 parts. Okay, so that's why in this case, for this one I have taken always x square minus 1 and x square minus 1. But for this one, first one is 1, other one is minus x square minus 1, third one is this. So if I have to take, so this cancel, this will become x square, it will become 0, and this will become 2 into x square minus 1. Okay, so now you can see our function made very simpler, right? Now we can say our function made very simpler, and from here what we can do, this is your g of x. So now we have created g of x. Is it clear, guys? So after that, what we need to find, we need to find whether it is differentiable, how many point it is not differentiable, like that. And there is a continuous case also. So first of all, we will check for the continuity. Okay, just check it. If you will check the continuity at 0, it is 0 and this is 0. So no point. Okay, then if you will check for 1. So 1, this is 0, and at 1 plus, it is 2 into 1 minus 1, so again it is 0. So I can say it is continuous everywhere. Okay, and apart from this, if you will check minus 2 also, it is continuous, and then that is 2 minus, it is also continuous. You can check it, because I hope you have got the concept. Okay, now we have to check the differentiability, right? So for that, it is continuous everywhere, so I can draw the graph. Okay, guys, I can draw the graph. So from minus 2 to 0, the graph is what? X square. Okay, and from 0 to 1, the graph is what? I have to just draw this with other color. Okay, just wait, guys. Yeah, like this one it will come, and then after that, if I will take from 1, this is 1, and from 1 to 2, this graph is 2 into x square. So the coefficient is 2, so there will be definitely a sharp turn. Okay, so you can see it is continuous like this, like this, like this coming, but there is a sharp turn. So you can see there is only one point, that is 1. Here it is not differentiable. It is not differentiable. Or either you can find g dash x. What is g dash x? This is 2x, this is 0, and this is 4x. And then in different interval, you can find LHD and RHD, just like the way we have done in the previous questions. And from there also you can find it. Okay, so either you can use do the derivative, and then after that find LHD, RHD. And if you are able to draw the graph, you can draw the graph and just take just see the point of discontinuity. And if there is a not point of discontinuity, but there is a sharp turn also at that place, it will be not differentiable. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, like this question also we can solve. I hope this kind of question we have already seen in the previous classes, right? Maximum means this, if maximum is written in the question, then you don't have to solve this by traditional method, you just have to draw the graph. Okay, so first of all, you can see we have mod x that is less than equals to 2. Okay, means what? X belongs to minus 2 to 2. Okay, so in minus 2 to 2, what we have to do? 2 to 2, what we have to do? Right? Okay, so क्या करना है? Minus 2 to 2 में we have to find mod x and x square. So I will draw both the graph. Okay, suppose this is the graph and this is the graph. Okay, and this is defined between 2 to minus 2. And there is one more graph that is x square. So I will draw x square also, right? I will draw x square also. So if you will draw, it will become like this, and it will become like this. Okay, so what is happening? The function is defined as the maximum of mod x and x square. So you have to see the maximum. So if you will find the intersection point, it will be minus 1 and this will be 2. So you can see from minus 2 to minus 1, which graph is giving maximum value? This one. So you have to take the maximum and you have to delete the minimum. So I have deleted it. From minus 1 to, this is 1, right? This is 1. From minus 1 to 0, if you will come, you will see this is maximum, this is minimum. So minimum part will be cancelled out. From 0 to 1, this part will be cancelled out. Okay. And from 1 to 2, this part will be cancelled out. Okay. So now we can say minus 2 to 2 we have found. Right. We have defined the graph. Now there is one more thing, that is 2 to 4. Mod x is 2 to 4. So first of all, we need to define the graph. Like if it is mod x is greater than 2. So if we will see, then what is x? It is minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to infinity. Okay, first thing is this, right? If mod x is less than equals to 4, so x belongs to minus 4 to 4. Okay, then if you will see, you will take the intersection of both, then what is the x value you will got? You will got as minus 4 to minus 2 union 2 to 4. Okay, so this is defined for this function. Okay, so now again we have to take from minus 4 to minus 2. So in minus 4 to minus 2, which is the function? 8 minus 2 mod x, right? And there is no maximum minimum, just have to draw. So if it is negative, then x will be open with negative minus x. So this is minus minus plus x. So the graph will be like this, and this graph will be 8 plus 2x. Similarly, if you will see from 2 to 4, if you will see 2 to 4, it is negative, it is positive. So x will be opened with positive only. So this graph will be like this, 8 minus 2x. Okay, so now we have a short graph. We have defined from minus 4 to 4, right? Minus 4 to 4, it is defined now. And how the graph is coming like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. Okay, I know my figure is not good, but I hope you can understand it. Like this, minus 4, it is there. Okay, and this is what? Minus 2. This is minus 1. This is 0. This is your 1. And this is your 2. So you can see here clearly, there are this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. There are 5 points where there is a sharp turn. Okay, the complete graph, there is 5 values. And what are those values? One is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so you can see where it is not differentiable, it equals to minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. So A will be your correct answer. Okay, guys. Jan B Gondia, Jan B Mahe. क्लियर ना? ग्राफ बनाना है, मैक्सिमम जब भी दिखे ग्राफ बनाओ आप और सॉल्व करो, ठीक है। अब यहाँ पे वी विल सी दिस क्वेश्चन गाइस, वी हैव x is equal to 3 tan t and y is equal to 3 sec t. So this is the problem from differentiation. So we have to find d2y by dx square. So what we need to do, we know that dy by dx first we need to find. It will be dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So what is dy by dt? It is y is 3 sec t, it will be 3 sec t tan t. And what is dx by dt? Dx by dt is what? 3 sec square t. So if you will cut this, so tan t is what? Sin t divided by cos t, or sec t is what? Cos t. So 1 by cos t. So it is coming as sin t. So what we have got? We have got dy by dx is equals to sin t. Okay. And we have dx by dt is what? 3 sec square t, and dy by dt as 3 sec t tan t. Now we have to find d2y by dx square, right? So first we will find d2y by dx square. It is d2y by dx square means what? It is dy by dx, dy by dx, right? And you just now we have found what is dy by dx. It is nothing but sin x only, sin t only, right? So what is this? This is cos t dt by dx, right? So what is dt by dx? Just now we have found dx by dt, that is 3 sec square t. So what is dt by dx? It is 1 by 3 sec square t, right? So just put it 1 by 3 sec square t. So it will be what? Sec 1 by 3, and sec square t will go upper side. It will become cos square t. So it is cos qt divided by 3. So what is your d2y by dx square? It is cos qt by 3. But we need to find at t is equals to t pi by 4. At t is equals to pi by 4, what will be the value of d2y by dx square? It will be cos pi by 4 q divided by 3. So it is 1 by 3 cos pi by 4 is root 2. So it is 1 by root 2 is root 2 to the power 3. So it will be 1 divided by 3 into 2 root 2. So it is 1 divided by 6 root 2. Okay. So I hope it is clear, guys. 1 divided by 6 root 2. This is very basic questions that you can solve. Okay. Generally, it can be asked. Okay. So B is your correct answer. Okay. Is there any problem till now? Just let me know through the chat box. Otherwise, we have still 7-8 minutes left. We will do 2-3 problems. Okay. Now you can see this is also you can solve, guys. This is also very easy one. F of x equals to minimum of 1 on x square on x cube. So just draw the graph. Okay. Just draw the graph. So what is 1? Function is 1. It means this is one function. Okay. Other one is what? X square. So what is x square here? X square will be what? Like this. And the third one is what? Third one is what? XQ, right? So XQ will be like this. XQ will be what? Like this, you can say. It will be like this and like this. Okay, so this is your y is equals to x square graph. This is your y is equals to 1 graph. And this is your y is equals to xq graph. Okay, now they are saying that whether it is continuous everywhere or not, whether it is differentiable everywhere or not. So first of all, we have to find minimum. Okay, minimum. Okay, minimum. So if you will see, if you will observe all these three graphs, like this graph, and this graph. So if you will clearly observe from in minus infinity to 0, okay, minus infinity to 0, this y is equals to xq graph is always minimum. It is always below this, right? So it means what? We have to keep this one only. Okay, we have to keep this one. So whatever the function is coming, this time I am not cutting, I am just highlighting it with green. Okay, this one. Okay, first one is this. Then the second one, from 0 to 1, if I will go, 0 to 1 if I will go, then what is happening? Okay, what is happening? Because at x equals to 1, x square is also 1 and x cube is also 1. So in these three cases, what is minimum? If we will say again, minimum is this one, right? Because this is here and this is here, so this is minimum. So again, I'm highlighting with this. Okay, and then after that, if you will observe, then what is minimum? So this two graph is going upper and this graph is always at 1. So this is the third one. Okay, so now if you will observe this, so how the pattern is coming like this, and like this. Okay, so we can say that there are two sharp turn out there. Okay, there are two sharp turn. First one is this, second one is this. So two sharp turn. So we can say that not differentiable at 2 points. So what is the answer? What is your answer? The answer is C. The function is not differentiable at 2 points. Is it clear, everyone? Janvi Gondia, Janvi Mahe. I hope it is clear. Okay, now the last problem that I'm going to solve here. Okay, what is here? G is inverse of a function f. Okay, if it means what? If G is inverse of a function, I can write like this. G of f of x is equals to identity function, that is x. And I can also write f of g of x is equals to x. And the other thing is given that f dash x is equals to 1 divided by 1 plus x to the power 5. Then they are asking what g dash x. Okay, so we already know if g is an inverse function, I can write f of g of x is equals to x. So if I have to differentiate with respect to x, both the side, it will be f dash g of x, and then I will write g dash x is equals to 1. So if I have to write g dash x, I will write 1 divided by f dash gx. Okay, so we have got g dash x, that is equals to 1 divided by f dash g dash x. But what is f dash x? It is 1 divided by x to the power 5. So if from here, if I have to find f dash g dash x, so x will replace with g dash x and it will be become 1 divided by 1 plus gx to the power 5. So what we need to do, just need to keep 1 divided by 1 divided by 1 plus gx to the power 5. So finally, what will be your g dash x? G dash x will be 1 plus gx to the power 5. So this will be your final answer. Okay, g dash x will be 1 plus gx to the power 5. So this one is your correct answer. Okay. So I hope it is very much clear to all of you. There are some few things here also. We can do one more problem, then we will leave, right? We have f1 and we have f dash 1 and we have to find the derivative of this function. Okay, so this is very easy, right? If you know the chain rule, it is very easy. So what I will do, I will do the derivative, start doing derivative. So if I will take f dash, so up after that I will take like this. So it is f of x. Again, by the chain rule, we will go inside and we will take f dash f of x. Again, we will go inside, I will take f dash x. And this is what? It is 2 into f of x and then f dash x. And at what point they are saying? At x is equals to 1, right? So just start putting x is equals to 1. Okay, start putting x is equals to 1. So this is f dash f of 1, f dash f of 1 into f dash 1. Okay, and then after that we have to do 2 into f of 1 into f dash 1. Okay, so f of 1 is what? 1. So again it will replace with f of 1. F dash again it is 1. And this is f dash 1. And this is 2f1 and f dash 1. And what is then again f1? F1 is again it is 1. So this is f dash 1, f dash 1 into f dash 1. So if we'll start putting the value, that is 3 into 3 into 3 plus 2 into what is f of 1? It is 1. And what is f dash 1? It is 3. So it is 27, 3 into 3 into 3, and this is 6. So 27 plus 6, it is 33. So what will be your answer? The answer will be 33. Is it clear, guys? I hope it is clear. Okay. So in the same way, we can do one more problem. This is the derivative, I think triple derivative. So if you know the differentiation, we can define it. If I have to find dy by dx of f of x, so first time derivative, it will be like this. I have told you first we have to differentiate the first row. So if we will differentiate the first row, it will be 3x square cos x and then minus sin x. And these are the constant, I write. So this is 6 minus 1 0 p square and pq. And then again in the second one, what we will do, we will keep first one as constant, right? And we will differentiate the second. So it will be 6 0 minus 1 0 0 ka 0. And this is like this. Okay, and if I will do like this, x cube sin x and cos x, this is 6 minus 1 0. Again p square and pq is what? Constant. So it is 0 and 0 and 0. Okay, so no problem, because the whole element in this row is 0 and this row is 0. So determinant value is 0 and 0. Okay. Similarly, what is happening in the double derivative? What? d2 by dx square f of x. Okay, what is happening? Again, you can see there are two terms. So if we will do this 6x, it will become minus sin x, and it will become minus of cos x. And again, it will be 6 minus 1 0 p square pq. Another two terms will come, but it will become 0, right? Because this 0 and this is 0. Okay, because double differentiation. And then again we will do the triple differentiation. It will become 6, it will become minus cos x, and it will become plus sin x. So we will do the other thing, that is d3 f of x divided by dx cube. So it will be 6 minus cos x and sin x. It is 6 minus 1 0 p square and pq. And at what point they are saying we have to find at x is equals to 0, we have to find. Okay, so if I will put x is equals to 0, so what is happening? If I will put x is equals to 0 in triple derivative, it will be 6 minus cos 0 to minus 1 sin 0. It is 0, 6 minus 1 0 p square and pq. So what is the value coming? The value is finally coming as 0. Why 0 is coming? Because now you can observe, after putting x is equals to 0, these two rows are identical. This is identical. If it is identical, then determinant value is 0. So they are saying whether the determinant value is independent or not. What is the determinant value of the derivative of determinant? Triple derivative of determinant is what? So we can see it is doesn't depend on p, because whatever the p value doesn't matter until at finally what we are getting the value, it is 0 only. So it is independent of p. So what is the value? It is independent of p. Suppose after solving this we are getting p square plus something, then we can say yeah, it is dependent on p. But what we are getting? 0, because it doesn't matter, it is pq, p4, p5. But if two rows are identical, then the value is 0 only. So that's why it is independent of p. It is independent of p. Independent of p. Okay, so we have seen so many problems, guys. Okay, like this you can also solve all other problems. I hope you all have the previous year questions. So just try to solve more previous year question. It will give you a complete clarity. Also, we have discussed so many concepts. So when you will go to the solution also, if you will see the solution also, if you know the concept, you can, by the self study only, you can understand the things. Okay, so that's it for the today's class, guys. We will meet in the next class. So till then, take care, bye bye, and very all the best for your pre-board examination. So next week there will be no class, I guess. So after that we will again start the class, and we will do lots of problem solving, lots of concept we will see. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for your participation. We will meet in the next class. Thank you, Janvi Gondia. Thank you, Janvi Mahe. Thank you, all the YouTube people. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubt, you can drop your doubt on the comment box. Otherwise, you can leave. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.